Hey YouTubers, Hike with Mike here, of course. And today's Swamp Talk is about the wisdom of nature and how you can find so much wisdom being out in nature and not in the brick and mortar and all that stuff that's constantly thrown at you, and it's constantly stimulation. And when you get out into nature, all that stimulation goes away and you have silence and quiet and solitude. And what's cool is there's a Taoist quote: nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. And that's so true. I love that quote, because I find when I'm in the human world, I'm always rushing around and less gets accomplished, But nature still, there's a lot of stuff going on in nature, but the vibe is still. And everything gets accomplished because there's some sort of a connectivity in the wilderness. And in the modern life, we're always running around and we never can catch up. That's just a lost cause, But in nature, it's laid back. Everything gets accomplished that needs to get accomplished. And perfect example of that is sometimes when I go camping, I usually like to take my time and I make a list and I prepare everything for every little thing that could happen and make sure that I have whatever gear I need when I'm out camping. But just recently I was rushed because I came home from work and the time had changed, so the sun was going to go down earlier than usual, and I rushed around to get ready, pack everything I need, and a cold front was coming through, which means it was going to get really cold. And because I was rushing around, I wasn't nothing. I left out something, and I forgot cold weather gear to keep me warm. And I went out, camped out, and I shivered all night long, and it was a miserable night, even though it was only in the low 50s. But again, for me, I'm into humidity and swampness and high temperatures, and I'm not used to when it gets down to like the 50s, which some people up north in Canada probably laugh. 50s, but for me, that's really cold, particularly at nighttime when you're trying to sleep. And I don't have a lot of fat on my bones too, so I get cold real easily. But it's all about slowing down. Nature goes at its own pace, and I think as people we should go at our own pace and not go to the pace of the rat race, but go to our own pace. And that's my Swamp Talk for today. Just hanging out here, enjoying some beautiful time in the solitude, because that's always good medicine.